Scorpio, what's going on? How are you? My name is Antoine, and I want to welcome you to the channel. Scorpio, let's go ahead and dive right on into the love energies for you for early February 2026. These messages will be early to mid February for my Scorpio sun, moon, rising, Venus, as well as anyone here who may be connected to a Scorpio and you're here watching. Okay, this could be for you as well. The energies could be crisscross. All right. So just take it how it resonates, please. Energy for Scorpio, early to mid February 2026. Let's get one more shuffle and then dig into the message. All right, Scorpio, opening. Okay. I feel like there's like a beginning, like a new beginning here associated with this card. It feels like kind of you allowing a door to be opened after it being closed and locked. And I'm speaking metaphorically, like as far as like on your heart. Okay. You may have had your heart closed and locked up for a moment or for a while. But I don't know. This is always like a card that makes me feel as though, you know, there's someone or something is about to get access to, that heart of yours here, Scorpio. Under the deck, we do have, twin flames. Oh, wow. So this actually feels very hopeful here, Scorpio. This may speak to a relationship that hasn't quite yet necessarily, you know, um, gotten off of the ground. You may not have even met this person yet. I strongly feel like that with this energy here. It's just like you may not have met this person, or it's just not known to you who it is exactly. But this person, they'll have a special access to your heart here without even trying, because they do feel like a match. Okay, and interestingly enough, with it being your twin flame, funny enough, and then you being a Scorpio, I do get a feeling that this person could be like your opposite sign, which I believe is Taurus. Or they could just be someone who feels like in opposition to you or whatever. So like maybe you have that little workplace person who's just always giving you shit. You know what I mean? Well, maybe there's a reason why. Y'all know how it is. Come on now. We were all 4 years old, 5 years old when we liked somebody, and or a little older, right? And we liked somebody, and then we mess with them, right? That's the energy that I have there with that. Okay. Now I will say here, the let go card did make a little peek out. All right. But I feel like that's still in a positive light here too, as well, Scorpio. All right. You do have to kind of let go a little bit in order to open up, so to speak. All right. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot and see what else we can determine here about this connection, because I do like the energy so far, and I'm only speaking so far. All right, what else does Scorpio need to know about this connection here in early February 2026? There's a message here. It feels like somebody is like you're gonna be taking yourself a lot less serious during this time too, Scorpio. That's a message for somebody. Okay. Okay. Wow. The Chariot in reverse. That I didn't see that coming. Honestly, I did not see that coming. So yeah, this is definitely somebody that you have a lot of push pull energy here with, Scorpio. The fact that it's in reverse here and it's your top card, I feel like this is definitely somebody that you do have some history here with. You do have some history with here, and I know we don't like to hear these type of messages sometimes, but it feels like somebody's about to spin the block on you, Scorpio. Somebody's about to come back around to you. Okay. Um, I was gonna say maybe they feel a little, maybe they feel bold enough to do it at this particular time for whatever reason why they feel like in this season is the best time to return to you, Scorpio. They could just be returning to you because they were at a distance as well. Okay, so it doesn't have to be somebody that like you broke up with and then you're getting back together. It could just be somebody that you were just at a distance with and they're coming back. So either way, okay. So yeah, so the Seven of Swords. This person is like your match to it's like they're intellectually they're your equal. So it's like when you deal with them, Scorpio, you already kind of feel like you have to be a step ahead of them. It's the energy that I feel. This could be a manipulation type of energy as well. Okay. Like this person could be coming around. Like I said, they see an opening for whatever reason, so they are coming back around, maybe trying to play this twin flame card with you because maybe they know that that's what will soften you up, Scorpio. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, hold your ground. Hold your ground, Scorpio. Do if you locked your heart up from this person, then yes, you did that for a reason. Continue to do that. I do feel that energy here with this Four of Swords. Okay? That's where your power, not Four of Swords, I'm sorry, Four of Pentacles. That's where your power is. Okay? It's like it feels like this unmovable energy here where you're just like unshakable and you're holding strong to your own values. Okay? And you're holding strong to just your own constitution here, Scorpio. The Queen of Cups here now is in reverse. Oof. Okay, Scorpio. Here comes the sob story. It's like someone's giving you all of their. It's like someone's giving like an emotional dumping of all the things that they felt before that they didn't say. And it's like, why is someone choosing now to do this? It could be because you could be emotionally vulnerable in some way, shape, or form in this moment, Scorpio. And so they're using this as an opportunity to come back and, to kind of, let you know what their true feelings are. And it could be, in fact, that they really do love you. Okay. It's the opportunist of them to come back around to say it like when you're going through something. Do you know what I mean? When you're vulnerable. Under the deck here, the Queen of Wands, Scorpio. Okay. This person could be a fire sign here that you're dealing with, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. They don't have to be. But I do feel like this Queen of Wands energy represents like them. Okay. And I feel like this Queen of well, it could go either way. It's like somebody is like emotionally, very emotionally vulnerable, whether it's you or them, and they see the other person as a, very much more secure. Okay, and it could be an attempt to kind of cling to that. And so Scorpio, you could be the one that could be seen as more emotionally secure in this moment, and they're needing to cling to you. Which kind of probably has always been what it was between y'all. It's always been the dynamic. Okay, Scorpio. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, yeah, they're coming, man. They're coming to try to tell you exactly, what their emotions are, however they're supposedly feeling. But they're doing it in a way that I do feel like is definitely going to pull on your heartstrings. And I do see you, Scorpio, wanting to be strong about it. Justice, Scorpio. Scorpio, it's like your person, first of all, it's like before they even come to you, it's like they know that they have to at least start things off on like a fair playing field. And to them and to you, probably, that means, Scorpio, that they need to come to you with some sort of an apology first. It feels like that. It's like they need to make something right with you first on an emotional level. And they know that. So it's like in order for them to even communicate with you, they're trying to probably figure out the best way to get to you. That's why that Seven of Swords energy here is. That's why that Seven of Swords energy is here. But anyways, yeah, they're trying to figure out they're trying to get like they're trying to they're trying to get their foot in the door, Scorpio, with you, because it feels like it's gonna balance them out. Okay. And Scorpio, it may even feel like they're with that justice card. It may even feel like they're telling you exactly what it is that you've been wanting them to tell you, or they're doing exactly what it is that you know, they're taking accountability exactly for what it is that you wanted. You know what I mean? So that's where you have to decide, like, okay, does this person truly get it or not? Is this person truly worth me opening back up to them again, or are they just manipulating me because they know exactly what I want to hear? The Two of Cups. So this could possibly lead to a true reconciliation here, Scorpio. And I mean, that's great. If that's what you wanted, this tarot is not set in stone, right? If this is what you want, then the energy is here and it does support it. Okay? This person could necessarily be telling you exactly what it is that you need to hear because they truly have learned, or they truly have evolved in some sort of way, and they want to, show back up for you. They want to apologize. They want to make it right. They want to balance something out. But I do see you also, Scorpio, being like a fortress. Okay. Almost like, saying like, well, almost like, why now? Like, why are you spilling all this now? But those questions can be asked. You'll be around this person to ask those questions, to have that conversation as you reconnect, if that's what you want. The Six of Swords, yeah. So I do feel like a peace of mind here. I mean, that's what you do want, honestly, Scorpio, is peace of mind. Okay? You don't want any drama. You don't want to feel like you have to, you know, like strategize, excuse me. You don't want to feel like you have to like strategize your relationship. You want to feel at peace. You don't want to feel restricted or feeling like you have to constrict yourself or reserve your energy and love. You want to give and be open. You want to truly unlock. And I think, Scorpio, that this does feel like you can do that here with this person, even though this person may be someone that you have connected to already in the past. Okay, they're coming back around to you. Maybe they had to move away from you in some sort of way, but they're coming back around to you here because they do love you. They do want to be with you. They do recognize that you are their twin flame here. Okay. Remember, we had that let go card that came out under the deck that peeked out here earlier. Like, it feels like a situation that just couldn't work out before in the past for whatever reason. Somebody had to let go. Someone had to move forward in another direction here because, again, we do have the Chariot. But with it being in reversed, it's like they're coming back. They're coming back, and they're coming back with a lot of feelings and a lot to say, things they didn't say. They want to say these things. They just have to make sure that, they're trying to plan it to figure out if you're ready for it, Scorpio. That's where the strategy is where I'm trying to get. The Knight of Swords. Oh, wow. Yeah, they're going to be reaching out to you very, very soon here with this Knight of Swords energy. Okay? Either they're going to come looking for you with something to say, or they're going to be just reaching out to you, making a phone call. Honestly, with this Knight of Swords energy, I feel like they could be reaching out to you through others, right? Because maybe you block them or something. I don't know. So they could be reaching out to you through others, and that's how you're knowing that they're coming your way, is because it's like people are starting to tell you that so and so is looking for you, or so and so wants to reach out to you, or so and so wants to talk to you. So you could be kind of hearing things from other sources before this person even actually makes an appearance. But of course, that's because you would allow that opening for them to do so at that point. All right. So, Scorpio, I'm going to leave the message here. Let me know how this is working out in the comment box below, please. And thank you. Hit the like button and subscribe, please, on the way out. And I'll see y'all later on in the month. All right, Scorpio? Bye.